again, what was the moral of the story again?
So yeah, the moral is really just to surrender, relax, release all of the control. Um, we don't have to. In fact, it's not even a matter of we don't have to. We just don't need to be in control of these things. And then when we release that, then that opens the door for other things to flood in, for miracles to flood in. And when that happens, we can just, you know, we can just be ourselves, sometimes coming out of our comfort zone, but just be still. Let go of all the old stories of why it won't work. Let go of all the old stories of I'm not enough. Let go of all the old stories. This can't be happening to me, and all the rest of it, because they're just stories, and they distract us from the truth, which is when we're still, we will be guided. Mm,
Mm, mm.
yeah.
So a little robin showed up this morning and guided me
Yeah.
and told me, and I saw your post, beautiful post, asking for help,
Yeah.
like financial help. What can you say a little bit more about that? Like what kind of what would really help and take the pressure off for you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks. So because of the situation I'm in, um, I'm a bit less active, a lot less active at the moment, particularly right now because I'm in hospital. But although we're still doing these calls, but um, it's a bit more challenging to be active, and just for my own physiology, I'm being tired a lot more and stuff. Um, so it means that we've got a restricted, to some extent, capacity to earn how I had been earning. And we were up against it. The bills were sort of starting to pile up a little bit. So we just needed to get um, to create the breathing space, really, for my healing, which is another sort of kind of miracle that's going on, and for just to remove the stresses for the family. And so, yeah, I was just happy, to be vulnerable and to show that we needed help, and to be happy to ask directly for it, really. And I think that's important for anyone who also may be in that situation, that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's the right thing to do, because I wouldn't want anyone who I loved or liked that I could help to not let me know that if I could help them. And I think that's really important, because I'd be devastated to find out later that I could have helped them and I just didn't know, because it's kind of like, yeah, everything's okay. And sometimes everything isn't okay, in particular areas. So it's important to be brave enough, I guess, to voice that. And it's only brave because it's how we're conditioned. If we were a toddler, we wouldn't be worried about saying these things. It's just that we're conditioned that it's some sort of failure or some sort of, you know, uh, character mark or whatever, that we feel it needs to even be brave. So yeah, let's be warriors for our own, for all our own good, actually. Let's drop the veil of everything's fine, because for so many people, in fact, probably for most people, everything isn't fine, and there'll always be something, and there'll always be someone who can help. So, but they can't help if they don't know. So that's important, I think. So that was, so it was a twofold thing. It was obviously for us as a family, but it was also, it felt very important to me that to get that message across to people. that it's okay to ask for help.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
more than okay, more than okay.
More than okay.
Yeah,
It's thank you for asking. Thank you for the twofold blessing, because it is it is a blessing for us to also to give, to be able to give. And uh, so anyone that hears this and that can help, I mean, you said there's always someone that can help. So
yeah.
what are we talking? Are you what will the finances go towards?
Yeah, so it's towards accommodation.
Yep.
It's towards our current rental accommodation. It's towards our car is pretty old, and it's just due to have its sort of annual tests and things, which is actually next week. So we don't know quite what's going to happen there. So it's towards that, and it is basics. I mean, we have been battling through, despite on one level. I mean, I'm very happy. We're very happy in lots of ways. We're very blessed in lots of ways, but financially, we've been battling through because of my restricted time and so on. And it's even comes down to food and more essential items as well at this point, because we've kind of left it because we were trying every option, right?
Yes.
Before we which I guess most people do. Most people only ask for help when it is um it's like the end game kind of thing. It's like, well, what are we going to do now? um but if people can ask for help just a little bit earlier than that, I think it would just relieve so much stress in the world. And there would be people all over the world, or and all over the place, who would be, as you say, think it as a blessing to help,
Mm.
as we would, as we have done in the past in so many ways, and still do in other ways. um it's important. It's what we're all here for. We're all brothers and sisters at the end of the day. And if we can't help each other at difficult times, then that's a sad thing.
Yeah.
But we can't do that without always knowing that people need it.
Mm. That's right. And yeah, we're capable of anything, really. and
Yeah,
and so uh, what did I want to ask you? Yeah, again, just thank you for naming this and for putting it out there, because I really know that this is a gift for not just you and your family, but for anyone listening. So
yeah,
can
thank you.
you say, like, what amount would help you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, realistically, we're probably looking at, um, I haven't really thought it through that much, to be honest. But realistically, we're probably looking at, I guess, 6 to 8 thousand pounds, something like that.
Okay.
That would sort of, you know, be that uh, breathing space. And it is a breathing space. That's not necessarily the end of it in one way, because it kind of depends on my sort of medical future as well. But we're working on that as well in many different ways. So
Great.
we're surrendering on that front as well.
Great.
So so it's just kind of this like interim period is where we see it at the moment. And yeah,
And
that's
how immediate is it for you?
pretty immediate. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much left it to the last minute.
As in, like, it's important for, like, tomorrow, or
Yeah,
if
certainly within the
if you
next
if you
week.
were to
Yeah,
put a date on it. within
Yes.
the week.
Yeah, certainly within the week, yeah, I mean, we can,
Okay.
yeah,
Good. Good.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. And nice. Okay. And does Liz know about this?
Liz does know about this. Yes, yeah, I've spoken to
Great.
Liz, and um, she does know about this, and we've had a few communications back and forth. But it's as new to her as it is to me. So,
Okay.
I know she was going to have a couple of conversations with people, I think, but
Good.
so yeah, but that's obviously her sort of timescale with that, and
Good.
we just appreciate all of the support, any support from anyone, and there's been some beautiful support already, and it's been amazing, and we feel very blessed actually to be, and I've spoken to Jane about it. She's not here in the hospital with me, but I've spoken to her, and she's just so grateful how loving people are, and and how people respond, I guess, to people, in some need, in some difficulty. And there's no shame in that. We all have times of difficulty. We all have times of difficulty,
Hmm.
and that's an important message too. I'm really happy to stand here and say to anyone who's watching this or listening to this that there's absolutely no shame in it, because if my difficulty in writing that post has done anything, it's helped you realize that, well, if Chris has done that, I can ask this or whatever, then that's a blessing to me. Yeah.
Hmm. So 6 to 8,000 pounds breathing space
Yeah.
within the week. Okay. So that's what we're asking. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. So I would I don't know if anyone has done it. Has anyone started a fundraiser?
There is the possibility of reinstating the old fundraiser.
Uh-huh.
So I had a brief conversation with Liz about that. And it's a little bit complex because somebody kind of has to manage it a bit, and it's all in Liz's name, and she's actually not going to be available for a period of time
Mm.
online. So
Oh,
so she's just sort of working through ideas on that, I think.
got it.
Um, so that was yeah, one possibility, and then other people have actually just made a direct PayPal donation already, which is amazing. And then there's also you know there's also the dojo, which I created, the online program and dojo, which we'd love having you in as well, Andrea. And so that is another option, if you want something
Mm.
back, absolutely, please, donate by buying a dojo space and come and join us there and get some value there as well. And somebody's done that as well. So it's, yeah, so there's a number of different ways, I guess.
Well, I I would love to if Liz is if it's too you know the easiest, most efficient way to do it. I've kind of set up something on GoFundMe, so
Right.
with your permission, I can stick a picture and mm, a call to
Um,
action.
okay, yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah,
You
thank you,
like that?
Andrea. Yeah, that would be amazing. Thank you.
Great.
Um, yeah, and maybe would you be able to let Liz know,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
just
of
so she's
course.
not doing any additional work, if you see what I
Oh,
mean? I
yeah,
don't want
of course, of course.
to.
So
That would be great.
so we're all gonna work together. So just since she's not able to be present for all of it, I can do it. So
Thank you so much.
what do you want to call it? Do you do you want to do you want to name it, or do you want me to name it? What
uh,
is this? What is this? What's the ask?
okay. you know, I'd like you to name it, Andrea, because I would normally have an idea, something would come to me, but nothing is there. So that tells me that it's not for me to name.
All right. Well,
So
you're,
if you don't mind that responsibility.
well, I hope it's a, I just hope it's the best one because it might be something goofy um, and
Well,
fun.
it'll be the best one, whatever it is. So that's for sure. That's for sure.
Mm.
That's for
Well,
sure.
um,
Love you.
I love you so much, and yeah, whatever we can do. And did you want this to go like public, or only in the Ultimate Coach, or how did
Mm.
who do you want it shared with?
I guess the ultimate coach is really at the moment. Yeah, yeah. That's what
Yep.
seems right. That's what seems right.
Okay.
And we're so grateful to that community, to the ultimate coach community, is just so many for so many reasons, but including last year and including so many friendships and so many great best friendships around the world, and so many things, and clients actually, and beautiful friendships, and so much conversations, the whole lot. It really is um, the best Facebook group on the planet, I think, was the phrase a while ago. I don't know whether that's still used, but or something like that. And it really is, and the people that are there, obviously, created out of, from Steve, and then from Eric's work, and obviously Alan's work with the book, and all of that, and then everybody else and teams, and all of the work and the time and the effort and the book readings and so many other things that I know you've been very heavily involved with, and other people, and it's just created this wonderful thing. It's like an organism. I mean, sometimes people change roles during that, and people come and people go a little bit and things, but it's just like the organism of that group is there, and it's a very special place with lots of special people. So I think that's yeah, I don't know what else I can say about that.
Yes. Okay. Got it. So anything else you'd like me to convey? Uh,
um yeah, ask for help, people, if you need it, and be brave about that, and let people know about that, and do it within um your own stretch zone, if you like. Don't necessarily try and um be super brave about it, but be a bit brave about it, and then with combined bravery, it lifts all of us to more bravery.
hmm. Well, you are
Mm.
one of the most inspired, brave people that I know, and so I know this is a gift for whoever hears this, and so we are blessed to be able to support your amazingness, and good timing, Chris. And it's really good timing, and thank you for listening to your knock, your nudge, your intuition, and
Yeah.
asking.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Andrea, so much. And we love you to bits, and everyone loves you to bits, not just us. But so thank you for that, and thank you for for those words, and I really appreciate that. And I'm receiving that, and I do just want to reinforce that there's nothing special about me. It's just we can all do this in whatever area in our life we need to do it in. um, and sometimes we don't even notice that area, and it's important. That's where the stillness is important as well, to notice the areas um, as soon as you can, and just sort of ask and follow the kind of surrendering route. Have no expectations and certainly no fears of what may happen by doing that, because that's just a cage for ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I love that you're that you're going to be having food soon. You haven't had food for like 6 days.
No, that'll be a novelty. I'm sort of imagining lots of food, but not physically eating it.
So
So
we're gonna definitely we're with you. We're with you on this journey, and uh, you're not alone. And
thank
so
you.
thank you for spreading this hope and this inspiration, because we're all stronger together, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Andrea. Yeah, and thank you again for and the way the group just from this being a thought to an idea to a concept to just putting it out there, to the support already in just very, very short time, just shows again the power of community, actually, and the power of this of the TUC group especially, and Steve, and all of the God that comes through all of that, whatever everyone calls God and what have you, but that's what I call it. And yeah, it's just so let's say humbling, really, to have all of that support. And it's kind of nice too. Yeah, I mean that's it's a nice feeling.
It's you've got the inspired and humble thing down, like both. You're so humble and inspiring, and like, if I were to put myself in your shoes, like, would I be on camera? Probably not. With a tube shoved up my nose, you know, like you've given us. Oh, look, a ladybug just showed up.
Oh wow,
So we
gorgeous.
had we had like a robin show up earlier, and now a
Now a
ladybug.
ladybug.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So anyways, you're not alone. Trust me, you're not alone. And
Yeah,
so we're gonna get busy and send this message out to anyone that can hear, and help with uh, yeah, with this within the week.
thank you, Andrea, so much. Thank you for just being you. I mean, all I'm doing is being me. I mean, I'm not. There's nothing special. It's just being me. And thank you, though. I appreciate that. And I thank you for being you. Because and Liz for being Liz, and Steve for being Steve, and Eric for being Eric. That's what I'm all about. Is everyone? We've all got our own gifts and traits and skills, and beautiful things. And the more we can um, uncover those, the more we can, because they're never gone. We just hide them, and the more we can uncover those, the better the world will be, really, because we're all here for a reason.
Excellent. Well, I know you've got. By the way, for anyone that's watching this, Chris is broadcasting from a hospital ward hallway.
Yeah.
He's waiting for his new digs. So thank you for staying with me till like the 11th hour. We're talking about the 11th hour here,
Right.
everyone. So it's really important that we act. If you feel it, act. It doesn't matter the amount, but just the
Yeah.
pure action is
Yeah.
it's a ripple. It's a big ripple, butterfly effect. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're all powerful and capable of making ripples, and it, any amount is will help, and the ripple spread. So what the ask is for 6 to 8 thousand pounds. We're aiming for, to give Chris some breathing space, and within this week. So I'm going to create a GoFundMe, and we're going to send it to Chris. So that's how it works. So thank you for listening. And any last words that you wanna give everyone, Chris?
Yeah, thank you. First of all, yeah, thank you so much, Andrea. I mean, I thought we were just hopping on for a chat. I didn't realize all this was going to happen. So thank you for being magnificent, as you always are in that respect. And yeah, to anyone, this is really for anyone who's judging this. Because that thought went through my head as well. I judged myself before I made the post, kind of made it fairly public, said yes to Andrew. That was a pretty quick answer because I'm always safe in Andrew's hands. But yeah, so anyone who's judging this situation, whether it's Andrea, me, GoFundMe, or anyone in these situations, just want you to just sit with how much of a judgment that is actually on yourself, and how maybe not right now, but how maybe at some point in your future that will be a bar on your personal cage. And so please, I just ask you, just for you, not for anyone else, and you don't have to donate for this, just for you, just leave the judgment behind, because everyone has a backstory. We all are trying our best, 99.9% of us, 99.9% of the time. And sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. And if you judge someone else on that, you're not going to be able to be strong when you need to be. So yeah, sorry, that's a bit hard hitting. I wanted to have something softer than that, really, but I think that's quite important to say.
Well, judgment, the opposite of judgment is lovement. So
Right.
that's softer.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Have
so
lovement
that's
for yourself, not for anyone else. And when you have lovement for other people, you'll have it more for yourself.
mm, nice. So this is a gift of letting go of the judgment, and turning up the lovement.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, perfectly put.
Mm. Well, okay. I really feel grateful to for everything that you are, and our connection, our sacred connection, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's just I want to get this done. I want to get this out. I'm excited to get this out. So thank you for
Thank you so much.
letting me surprise you, or you know
Yeah.
just just following up with the nudge.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I mean, you always, yeah. I know I'm in safe hands with you, Andrea, right? So of course.
Well,
But thank you.
we're not guaranteeing anything,
No,
except
no,
that
no, I'm talking about
I
this
will
video. It's
I will do it. I will do it, and that is
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, thank you. Thank you
So
so much.
I love you. I love you. I love you,
I
and
love you to bits.
I love you to
Yeah,
bits. And
yeah,
and
likewise.
sleep well,
Thank you.
and look
Yeah,
forward to
I've got my little potassium drink here to boost my potassiums because they were a bit low.
your fizzies. So
So
have your electrolytes and your potassium,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I trust that you are keeping the faith, because
absolutely.
you are so strong, and
Yeah, yeah.
you're not alone.
No, no, no. Thank you. It's a
Yeah,
good feeling to not be alone.
yeah. So grateful for you, and so
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop this recording and
Yeah, thanks.